Hey guys, welcome to this channel. This is Titli and you're watching Titli B. Today we are going to talk about two of my most favorite read of January. So, shall we? If you guys have checked my previous video, I chose about 6 books for my January. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it 6, but don't worry, I read 5 books which I originally chose. The optional one and I missed it to show you in the last video, but this book is so amazing. I think I will be finishing it soon. Keeping in mind that this is my favorite genre, the fantasy genre. Yes, I love reading fantasy books and there's nothing on the top that. Okay, if not psychological thriller. So, okay, we're not going to talk about that book. We're going to talk about two of my most favorite read of 2019 January. And without any further ado, let's start. If you remember, I said I might ditch Little Woman to start this book, and I originally did ditch to do this book. And honestly, I don't even regret. I finished it in a single day because this is pretty thin. Yeah, like about 100 to 200 pages, and mostly because this is very beautifully illustrated. You can see how beautiful this book is, and there's some page which I really like in this book are the black pages. Can you see how beautiful it looks? So yes, I was carried away with this book and started it and ditching the Little Woman in the middle. Okay, I'm sorry Little Woman, but this was worth it. This was really good. This is my first read by Neil Gaiman and I didn't expect it to be very good. Like, yeah, this was a children's book and I was hoping like, yeah, this would be funny, but this is really good. If you are going for a graphic novel but that has to be like in very light sense, I would recommend this book. The story starts with two children being left under the supervision of their dad as their mother went for some seminar. Things started to go uphill. The father was given only one duty, and that is to bring milk from the shop. But unfortunately, when the father went outside, things started coming. First from alien abduction to getting stuck in the space-time continuum and then traveling back and forth in time and rescuing. But fortunately, he had the milk, so he came back home. So the story goes on up and down and up and down. This is a whole roller coaster of laughter. If you start reading, you at the end, you might feel like, oh, what is this, like a very child story? But when you see how well this story is built, from how a milk carton actually was the main hero of the story, how the dinosaurs came in, how the space dinosaur police came in and saving the father, how the children notices their father is making up story, but then something comes up and that made them believe their father's story. This was a whole laughter situation, and I was literally giggling while reading this book. My father was looking at me as if I have lost my senses, but that happens. This book is very good. I mean, the words are so simple to read and understand. The illustration are the very reason why you don't want to leave this book and go out to do some other work. You have to read this in first go because, well, this book demands so. Some books demands, and this is such a small book that it won't even take much time, more than 2 hours. Yeah, that would be even stretched. So do not even go out without completing this book in one go. This is that good. So I had like in back of my mind about Neil Gaiman is going to be some serious story. Although it has some graphics, I didn't expect it. I don't really read the blurb all the time. Sometimes I just get carried away with the cover, and who wouldn't? With such beautiful cover, you would absolutely get. And yeah, if you can see, even the name is Golden Emeralds. And this book, I would just recommend you, though it is a children book, obviously give it to children. They would enjoy it, especially because of the beautiful illustration over here. But I'm a grown-up. I mean, that's what people say, so doesn't mind. I'm a grown up, yet I love this book. This book has, I don't think, really some age bar to it. This can be read and enjoyed widely by any age group. The language is simple, the illustration will catch your eyes, as I said. The illustration are amazing and on point. From the green goblin aliens to the dinosaur to the pirates, the vampires, everything is beautiful. In the beginning, you don't really understand where the story is going. You are like, what is happening? What I'm reading? What's here? What's there? What time? What? You just get lost, but you still gonna enjoy it. It's that damn good. And at the end, when the story ends, you got to see how it's well built and how it's all stitched well from the beginning to the ending. Though it looks like different particles, but it is actually a full product at the end. So if you're going to read this book, obviously pick it up. It's like a very short book. It won't even take much of your time, hardly like 2-3 hours. So you can obviously gonna gift yourself this 2 to 3 hours. My idea of Neil Gaiman was some good, serious mythological stories, but I did not first choose the Norse mythology. I took up this book. I loved it. I literally loved it, and I think I will soon be filling up my cupboard with Neil Gaiman books, but Norse mythology and the others are a bit costly, so I have to wait till it goes down. I think I should make a video on how to get books for this price. I mean, yeah, I have like over 200 books and most of them are bought by me. I mean, almost all of them are bought by me. So I think I should be doing one. You let me know if you want to know how to get books for less cost. If you want any suggestion, I would make a video on it. So coming to an end, you can give it to your siblings, your cousins, your children if you have any, or any little kid's birthday you have been invited to. Give these books, going to keep them busy, and you will be that child's favorite. Yeah, that good this book is. And that's about, I don't really have any proper word to describe. Like, this book was fine, like real fine. So if you're just going to read this, do let me know how did you like it or not.